shazira, long, tejpat, hari ilaichi. 2-3 small sticks of cinnamon, and add few black peppers and few mace as you see here, and one biryani pool. Add teaspoon of less than half teaspoon of salt, 1 spoon of ginger, 1 spoon of garlic paste, haldi according to your taste, one spoon of dhania powder, one spoon of zira powder, half spoon of chili powder, red chili powder, then we need to mix them thoroughly. Mix garam masala with the marinade, the grinded garam masala. Take coriander, mint and green chilies, wash them, and this should be grinded in a grinder. Mix the grounded green masala to the marinade, curd to the marinade, add lemon juice, and mix it thoroughly again. Add oil, 2 to 3 tablespoons, in the marinade. And mix it thoroughly again. Soak brown rice for at least 1 to 2 hours. This is different than normal rice. Brown rice are very hard to cook, so they need to be soaked for a long time. Take water in a big pan and bring it to a boil. When the water is hot and you see little bubbles, add oil, 2-3 tablespoons of oil. Add 3-4 leaves of tejpat. Add shazira, a little bit of shazira. It's good for a flavor. As the water is boiling, we should add salt. We should reduce the flame so that your water is not vaporized. So add you have to add lot of salt. You have to make this water really salty, then only your final biryani will taste properly. uh, the thing is, once you add, uh, you are going to soak the rice, and you are going to add that rice into this boiling water, and you will be removing the rice from this boiling water, so it will only soak few some percentage of that salt, so that if your salt is very less, then your rice will not taste right, and you will have less salt in your biryani. So let's start adding salt in the boiling water. I added at least 6 to 7 teaspoons of salt, and the water is very very salty. Now this is the right time to increase the flame, and bring the water back to the boil. Once it is back to the boil, we will add uh, rice to the boiling water. As you see, water has come to the boil again. Let's add the brown rice to the water. I am going to cook this biryani actually in the oven, and preheating the oven is going to take a lot of time, so I'm going to put it on preheat now itself, so that we save some time. Let's keep it on 450. Let's keep it on 460 actually, Fahrenheit, and as it's showing so it's going to preheat. It's going to take approximately half an hour. As you see, the rice is popping up. It's called dancing of rice. If it is a normal rice, generally we remove the rice now itself, but as it is brown rice and it takes a lot of time to cook it properly, so we have to wait for some more time to make sure that rice is properly cooked. Let's check if the rice is at least 80 to 90% is cooked. As this is brown rice, we have to cook it thoroughly. Looks like the rice is almost 70 to 80% cooked. And this is the time when we should take the rice out. All the rice in a what is that? Colander. And now we will take this raw rice into a plate. Take milk in a small bowl and add kesar. Kesar is a little costly, but if you want fragrance in your biryani, you have to use it. There is no compromise for a right taste of biryani. So you have to actually soak the kesar in the milk, so that kesar loses its color, and it get mixed with the milk, and that way you will have a nice flavor in your biryani. Take an aluminium tray and add some oil, uh, so that it's not the biryani is not sticky on that. We should spread the oil on the aluminium tray. Now we will spread or marinate the chicken marinade to the aluminium tray. We have already stick some oil, so that this is not going to stick to the aluminium tray. Spread the marinade evenly on the tray. So as you see, marinade is properly spreaded over on aluminum tray. Now we will add brown rice. We will spread the brown rice on aluminum tray. It's already looking great. So as you guys can see, this is kevda, and this is uh, kesar which we soaked earlier, and this is red rose water. We are going to add these three things into our preparation. So we are going to add kevda on top of our rice, at least 2 spoon. That gives a very nice fragrance. Let's add rose water, sprinkle it all over our rice. Now as you see, kesar is soaked in milk and it has already left its color. So now we will add that uh, kesar mix to the rice. So this is how we will put aluminum foil on top of our biryani preparation. Let's add the second portion of it. We should make sure that it's completely covered. So as you guys can see, our oven is on and it's on bake, and it's already on 460 Fahrenheit. So now we can place our biryani preparation inside the oven. So I'm opening the oven, and now I'm going to place our covered aluminum tray and everything inside the oven, and let's close the oven. Now as the biryani is inside the oven, we have to forget about it for at least 1 hour. After 1 hour, we will feel a little bit fragrance of biryani, cooked biryani inside the kitchen or in the room. Once you can feel that, smell that fragrance, and then you can open the oven. So for let's wait for an hour till the biryani is cooked and ready. So now it's an hour. Let's close the oven and switch it off, and then open the oven to remove the biryani. So this is the cooked biryani. It looks delicious.